Welcome to Hockey Town. We're here with Hawks beat reporter Chris Cook following last night's exciting double overtime victory in Game 5. It was a do-or-die game for the Hawks, and they came through, and now they need to do it again in Game 6. Chris, there was a little new look for the Hawks last night with the line of Andrew Shaw, Patrick Kane, and Brandon Saad. That was a combination we really haven't seen before. Are we going to see that again in Game 6, do you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I thought they were dynamic. Brandon Saad maybe had his best game as a Blackhawk. Patrick Kane was, every time he touched the puck, I thought he was going to score. He was terrific. And Andrew Shaw provided some grit and was able to get in the dirty areas. So, absolutely, I think Joe Clement goes right back to that line. It certainly was effective, and they need everything they can get right now.
During one of the intermissions, NBC analyst Keith Jones said it looked like Corey Crawford was having a bit of a mental meltdown. Crawford's usually a pretty steady guy, and he generally doesn't show his emotion that much during the play. Do you think there's any reason for Hawks fans to be concerned about his mental state heading into Game 6?
Well, I'm not so sure about his mental state, but the fact he didn't stop some goals that he should have is a little worrisome. But he's your number one goaltender. He's a guy who's won the Stanley Cup. He's a pretty confident guy. He was showing some frustration, but I think maybe the entire Hawks team was showing some frustration at that point. They were 20 minutes away from being out for the season and playing golf next week. So I think that he was kind of letting the emotions flow. But he's a very confident guy. He's your number one, and you need him to be very good. So you got to be concerned a little bit. But look what he did in those overtimes. He was amazing. I thought he was made some huge saves, and when they needed him, he stood up tall. So I think Corey Crawford will be fine. We're wondering about his health a little bit. He says he's fine. But, there was just such a terrific game. I think the adrenaline was flowing. He's just a little upset to play.
Chris, thanks for joining us. We're now going to go to some video from the locker room with Corey Crawford last night. We'll reconnect with you tomorrow.
Thank you.
No, there's no time to get nervous. Fast-paced, and one little play can be the difference, and you want to be ready at all times. And I thought we were really good in overtime, and stepped our game up too. I think the third period and on, we played really well. That one felt really good to see that one going.
I know you talk often about moving on after that fourth goal. Was it just kind of important to move on and go forward?
Yeah, move on after every shot. It's always the next shot that's important. Never give up. In a tight game like that, our team always has a chance. I always have confidence in our guys to score goals. So can't give up. Can't give up in a game like that because like I said, we're so resilient, and we have a lot of firepower to come back in games.